VFX. I have never used Adobe After Effects before, so this was new territory for me and a new experience. We were given the task of making a moving image out of multiple images. In order to make this, we had to create anchor points for the different images to allow them to move from one anchor point to another. This was very similar to stop motion animation because we had to place an anchor point frame by frame. Which turned out okay, as you can see here. Later, instead of moving images across the screen, we had to create anchor points within the image, allowing us to manipulate the image itself. I tried adding a sound effect to go with the image, which created an okay result, as you can see here on screen. Then we had to key out the green screen from some footage, which I then turned black and white, before layering the footage on top of itself and on top of other footage, changing the orientation of the footage to create an interesting effect, which was inspired by Patrick Troughton's Second Doctor's regeneration in Doctor Who. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to special effects and using After Effects. I enjoyed this experience and look forward to learning more about it in the future. Green screen. Lighting is important when making a film, especially when it involves the use of green screen. You need to light your subject, but you don't want to use too much light because it can create harsh shadows and what is known as spill, which is green from the green screen being reflected onto the subject. You would not believe how difficult it is to find an image of a green screen spill. Just search on Google Images, you'll see what I mean. Originally, the film industry used blue screen for many years before changing to green screen, but blue screens are still used today, but in a limited capacity. In some cases, a grey screen has been used, but green screens remain the main go-to coloured screen for special effects. Due to the lighting, on rare occasions, someone can appear to have been filmed in front of a green screen when in reality they were just outside or somehow lit in a similar way. I enjoyed learning about lighting a green screen mainly due to the technicians adding comedic elements to the lecture, creating not just an enjoyable lecture but an engaging one as well. And here is an example of someone appearing to be filmed on a green screen background when in reality they're just outside. Working with actors. Actors are important. Without them, making films wouldn't be possible. That is why it's so important to look after your actors' needs and make them feel welcome. This is also why I decided to study GCSE drama and later performing arts acting, to allow myself to experience what actors experience and improve my acting abilities, as well as learn different acting techniques and styles and methods. Auditioning for theatre performance and auditioning for film are very similar. However, there are key differences. Auditions for films are often recorded to look back on later, but auditions for theatre performances are not recorded. Plus, the number of people present for audition is also different. In recent years, actors can send their own audition videos. This saves time for the director, allowing them to focus on other pre-production elements. This new form of auditioning has been used for jokes and gags in comedy shows, for example, The Big Bang Theory. As you can see here. I enjoyed this part of the module and I look forward to working with actors in the future. Thank you for watching this video essay based on my experience of 3 subjects from the filmmaking culture module.